Y'all, they are. One of them just made a video, right, talking about antisocial personality disorder therapy, you know, and it's like the name is something like think like a therapist or whatever. She looks like she's related to someone I know, and she's talking about anti-personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder, and how people purposely go around starting drama with people, and she is related to someone. She had 0 followers and 0 friends. What you just started this tonight, I know exactly who you look like too. You look like, oh my god, you know what? When I first met Fear, or somebody, when I sat down with her, I had this vision. I know why you're in this. I know why you do this because I saw what happened to you when you were a little girl. You and another little girl, right? Who was the little girl that you were protecting? Who was that? Huddled together. I saw one image of you holding a little girl in a closet. And every time I would talk to you, I would see that. And I couldn't almost concentrate because I kept seeing and a little hysterical girl. And it reminded me of the two little, and every time I would look at them, I would think of that image too. Was that her? Or is it somebody else? Is she related to somebody else? But she is definitely working with you guys because that's ridiculous. Seriously. I just block and block and block and block because they just don't fucking quit. And I can't do anything because they all have shit tons of money and then get away with it. And I can't even get fucking food for my child. I made some concoction that was like macaroni noodles and a can of tomato soup. And instead of being able to go to the food pantry tomorrow or figure out a way to do that, I've got to go back there and pack up the rest of my shit because I can't ask anyone there to help me because they're also hateful. And then they do shit like this. And I'm going to have every single one of your phone records, your emails, everything subpoenaed. Chats, whatever you got, all of you. Every single one of you. And we're going to find out who's involved because I'm done. I'm done with this. And you stop. Why the fuck do you even care what I'm doing? I'm not in there anymore. I'm not bothering any of you. But I was talking about what you did to me. Is that why you're mad? Because you did do those things. And the next one is going to be the big one. And I'm going to wait till I get my stuff put away before I announce that one. Okay? And I think you've caused a bit of a antisocial personality disorder in me, you betcha. Because I don't want to ever fuck with another human being again after what all of you did. Ever. And it's hurting my relationships with people that I do love and do care for deeply because you won't let me even have that. I think that might be one of the biggest reasons you're doing it is because somebody actually cares about me, and I think you know that. And I'm having a hard time believing it because of what you did and because you've made a couple of little videos here that are pretty sus. There's been a couple of videos that have popped up that I can't find anywhere else on the internet or any evidence that they are for real. In fact, a lot of other people have commented the same things on those videos that they can't find that information. So I think that's what this is about, and I think it all stems from I left a little notebook where I wrote something in it. And my kids, well, I don't think I don't think she's actually licensed to practice from what happened on the phone with the care team that we called for my kid. There was something that was said that stuck in my craw, and that was the first moment that I knew I wasn't going to allow you guys into the therapy again. Okay? And I left it there for a couple hours, but I know because you look through everything. You look through my apartment when I'm gone. You guys are in my device, obviously, and you're in my emails because everything I would say in my emails. I mean, you literally email me, and you want the reaction. That's why you do this because you want a like a hysterical, crazy reaction, like I'm going insane. But it's actually like I think it's almost made me just completely void of emotion, especially for any of you. And I don't give a fuck what happens to any of you because you didn't give a fuck what happened to me. You shouldn't. And I have plenty of room on this goddamn device. I deleted all of my videos. I have the same apps. Stop. I hit every time I start hitting home on some points, this thing suddenly doesn't have any room on it. I start deleting stuff. That's weird. That's suspicious. Is that your cyber team that you kept taunting me with? The one who set up the thing with the post office, so I couldn't. There was something that happened, and I have those I have those comment sections saved too. The ones with the fellow from the post office, who the same day that I tried to report you. That was the same day that I tried to call a disability lawyer, and I told the lawyer on the phone that I was afraid while I was there, and then I couldn't talk about it there. That's when my phone calls started getting fucked up. I swear to God, all of this is true. And if you go back and you check my records, you'll find these things. But if you go back and check their phone records, their emails, their group chats, and you know they got group chats, if they group chat in the comments, then you know they got those. Is anybody doing their job? I just want to know. Like, are there any officials that are looking into this, or are you all connected with them? Because you're all watching, not supporting, just creeping, to see what I'll say. And you didn't expect this. You thought that that day I went to the urgent care, it was going to take care of itself, didn't you? It didn't. And it pissed me the fuck off. And now I get to pick up a ride with them in the morning. Are you stoked? I sure am. I am. They're gonna be here at 9 a.m. and they're gonna take me back till 1 o'clock, because now I feel like I have to like report everything I'm doing online to at least somebody, at least my friend in another place, so at least he knows where I am. Not the one you think. At least somebody that I know knows where I am and where I'm going at this point. After I saw that guy yesterday, no. Why is that guy here? But yeah, if you want to look into all the things that I'm saying, and then you want to look back and think of all the things that they're telling you, and then look at the proof, phone records, emails. You can't shred that stuff. I know you got a cyber team, but it's going to be too late because the information's going to be out there. So somebody's going to hear it before you can. And if you do try to get rid of it now, just like those guys did, where they flushed their IGs and stuff, then that looks suspicious. Because why? You already shredded all that shit. Why would you suddenly start trying to get rid of your the what do you call it, uh, digital footprint that you were so proud of leaving? You were so proud of all the fucking bullshit you were doing. Are you not proud now? I don't think Diddy's very proud either. I don't think he feels good about himself either. I don't give a fuck. But I am done with this. Do you know that ever since I told my case manager about, because she tried to discourage me from singing and putting myself online, the day I asked if I could go to the urgent care, and I couldn't go to the urgent care. They couldn't use the van that night. Why? That's so weird. So, but she did. They were taking me to the Social Security office so I could apply for that Social Security card, so I could apply for food stamps. But I still haven't gotten the Social Security card, even though I do have a receipt for it. Would you like to see that? You guys don't get to, but with somebody else, I never got it. And funny enough, all my mail went through them to get to me. Still haven't gotten it. And they always argue and always have emails to try to prove that it's my fault that I didn't get my mail. Well, I don't have access to it because you've got it. So where the fuck is it? I used to get tons of mail, even though my mom would do this shit, because my mom would pull mail too, but she would open it and wait until after the date and then give it to me and go, "Why haven't you done this?" But she at least gave me all the junk mail. I get mail. I mean, even for somebody who doesn't really have a whole lot of bills, I get mail. I haven't gotten mail since the birth certificate thing. The only thing I've gotten in my mailbox, every time I talk about what they've done, they put a bill. Every time I try to talk about what happened to my mail, or well, anything really, anything that was going on, if I talked about it online, there would be some sort of retaliation. If I would sing or talk about anything, fire alarm would go off. And then they'd all be standing out there, like cackling and laughing and whispering right outside the window. I had a picture of them all standing up against their cars, looking right up at my window. But yeah, this has been going on way too long. And when my stuff goes into that storage unit, I suggest it stays fucking put there. Nothing is touched, and we part fucking ways. If this continues, I'm going to take well, I'm already getting a lawyer, but I'm going to take more serious action because I'm done with the fucking harassment. I'm done with the online harassment. It has been going on for 3 fucking years. And I should be able to get online and make money like every fucking other person I see out there. But I can't even sell any fucking jewelry. Nothing. Because I'm constantly having to address this fucking harassment. Constantly having to address what the fuck people are doing to me. And then trying to blame it on me. Like it's somehow my fault that I stood up and say, hey, I don't fucking like the way you're treating me. And then they get mad and then they retaliate. And I'm done with it. You made me antisocial. I used to be a fucking social butterfly until I met all of you. You remember how I was in the beginning? Still had hope. You squashed it. And now it's dying on the ground and it's fixing to be grasped by the hand of the devil and sucked into hell. But I'm taking every fucking one of you with me. That's the thing. You broke something and now you're going to fix it. You did it to me. You're the ones that threatened my kid. You're the ones that made me have to run. You're the ones who stole from me. You're the ones who harassed me online. You did it. I'm just standing up and saying what you did. And you don't fucking like that because you don't want to take fucking accountability for it. You're gonna. If I have to take accountability constantly, to try and not keep reacting in a way that makes me look like the incompetent one after all the fucking hell you put me through. I'm hanging by a thread because you just hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt, and you don't want to acknowledge the fact that I'm not letting you hurt me. That's fucked up. Why are you like this? You've made me afraid of every single human being alive now, including the ones I know actually do love and support and care for me. They're getting punished because of how you treated me. And that's not fucking fair to them, and it's not fucking fair to me. And I'm taking my power back. Do you understand? Enough is enough. Enough of the being followed. Enough of people fucking... Why? I was kind. I was good. I loved you guys. I loved every one of you that hurt me and destroyed my life and destroyed my credit, destroyed my kid. I loved every fucking one of you, but you didn't love me and you didn't treat me like a human being. So eat ass. I don't care how you fucking feel about it, and I don't care how you fucking feel about who I am now. Because you don't get to feel anything. Go fuck yourselves. And those of you that just sat back and creeped and watched and didn't say anything but saw everything that happened, go fuck yourselves as well. May you all have the rest of the life that you deserve. Because I didn't deserve a fucking bit of this. We don't deserve to be hungry tonight. Again. When you know you're wrong. And that's why you keep fucking doing this. Because you don't want to take accountability. And you didn't think I was going to survive it, is what it was. You just didn't think that I would live through that. I mean, there were at least 2 to 3 of you there at the urgent care that I saw. So, my doctor was like, how did a doctor look at that and not see what that was? Why didn't they didn't even give you anything there? No. They even misdiagnosed. So it's weird. It's weird, is what I'm saying. How hard I worked on all of that. How hard I worked on that project. And when I asked my other case manager in that one meeting where we were sitting around making the fake resumes, the ones with all the lies on them, that like I couldn't keep up with because I didn't do those things, and we'd been through a traumatic event just recently, and so that's why I hadn't worked and I didn't have all those dates correct, and I couldn't memorize what you told me to put on there that you were gonna lie for me for. I don't know what those were. And that's that. In that meeting, I asked about getting an LLC because I told you that I wanted to act and I wanted to do my my platform. And you told me that that was kind of it was frivolous and that it wasn't going to work out for me. But what I really needed to do was go apply at Home Goods and shit, and made me like I don't see anybody coming. Um, I sorry. It's unreal how many people have been like weird through all of this. But I couldn't memorize all the lies on the resume. So I was gonna do that. And I was trying to remember like where I actually had worked so I could answer honestly. But it's just everything. Everything I tried to do, you tell me that it's fucking stupid, that I'm stupid, I can't do that, that's not logical, you can make money doing it. Everything I tried to do, you discouraged me. And then you took every one of those ideas and created your own platform there, I see. What a crock of shit. What a huge crock of shit that is. And you know it because I bet you if you look at the dates of all of their creation and then you look at the dates of all of mine and see what I was trying to do, you might see something there too. Do I need to tell people? And that's the thing. It's like, it's not that I'm trying to tell you to do your jobs, but everybody's just like, hmm? Hmm? Unless they're gaining from it. But you're not taking what's mine. See, that's no, no. And here we are. I literally made a pack of a tomato soup with some fucking macaroni, and I bet y'all are eating pretty good, you know. And I'm telling you, if you actually start to try, you have no idea the can of worms that I will open. You think this is bad? Get the fuck out of my shit. Leave me alone. Leave my stuff alone. When I put it in that cage tomorrow, I'm gonna walk in there, and every one of you is gonna look me in the goddamn eye. No, you won't. No, you won't. You never do. But you got something sly to say out the side of your face. I want it to stop so that we can be free of you when we get out of here. We're getting all of our benefits, we're getting our shit, and we're gone. But you're going to fix all of this. You're going to leave me the fuck alone. Jesus Christ. I can't even like look at something to relax without one of you fucking popping in there with one of your stupid shit comments, usually saying something that I was doing that evening. Singing hallelujah one night, and then fucking look on and somebody's like, I was in and you're saying it like you're doing it. My friend had this friend. Oh, I wouldn't tell you any of my stories ever again, any of you. But I know exactly who's doing it. I know why you're doing it. And it's because you feel like you're stuck. You feel like this is all there is and that I don't know. And you want what I'm doing. But it's not going to give you the same results because it's mine. So even if you try to fucking profit off of any of this stuff that is my story, that is my life, that is my pain, it's not going to go well for you. Why? Because it's mine. It's going to go well for me because I'm the one who lived it. I'm the one that put the work into it, not you. And I just pray that every time you try to pull one of these fucking things, you get caught. Every time. Every single time you try to look up some of my information, bam, you get flagged. Every time you make a fake profile, it gets reported. Every time you try to finagle your way into one of my relationships, you look like a fucking asshole and you get your shit handed to you. I hope every night of sleep you have, it hurts so bad, whatever that's causing you to do this, that you can't. Because I have spent so many fucking sleepless nights in such agonizing physical pain, or being afraid because one of you did something, and I didn't know if I was gonna wake up. I didn't know if somebody's gonna burst through. I didn't know after a while. After that incident, and now that I found out that you guys that's what people do to like the snitch or informant or whoever they hate in jail. Well, duh. Okay, because it was like jail. It was like jail in an apartment. It was weird, and that's the way they treated me too. Like I was the, but yeah, you stole all my ideas. I was actually the fucking goat all along. You're stupid.